stager is out of your price range, take a look at Wendy's budget-friendly staging hack. So this is going to fool them into thinking you got it all together, but you save some money, starting with the bed.
This is my DIY bed. If you don't have a bed frame and a box spring and a mattress, and you just don't want to spend the dough and you don't want to haul it to, from your house to the rental, you do this. So these are just boxes that you can get at the big box store.
So they're all
plastic. They're all the same height. Yes. So if you don't have these, you can use cardboard boxes. You can use milk crates. Whatever's good. Now here's the deal. A bed, you want to make it look like a bed, right? So you want to make it the right height. Putting it this low is gonna, they'll be like, nah, I'm not buying this staging. But a regular bed height is usually somewhere between 25 and 28 inches. So you have, depending on, we're gonna get to that in a second, but the air mattress, key component here, because it's one of those things that you either have. If you don't have, ask your friends, they probably have one. You want to measure the depth of that, and then you can work out what size bin you need. So somewhere between 25 and 28 inches is a good height. So I threw just my bed skirt on to kind of cover it. Don't mind my sad ironing skills, because I burnt that last night. Very nice.
Okay, so you're going to take the crates, and I definitely would suggest the crates over cardboard boxes, just because people might come into your home and sit on your bed. You don't know what they're doing. Right?
So it's true. So I do have
a
warning for that too.
The bottom.
Here we go. Here we go. So we've already put the sheet on the air mattress. Now, key to this, I actually bought a king size fitted sheet for this, because this has so much depth and it also kind of rounds out. So the king size fits really well. Queen size was I was barely getting it on.
Okay, that's good.
So there's that. And then we've got this fabulous duvet. This is my other kind of hack.
Which side do you want
for a queen size bed? Oh, let's do solid.
You want solid up?
Let's do solid up.
Okay.
This is also a king-size duvet for a queen bed. So a queen bed is 80 inches by 60 inches. And this just makes it feel fuller and a little more fabulous than just barely hanging over the sides. So
I totally agree. And then it's going to sort of spill over, and you're going to have all of that stuff covered. Then we don't have a headboard. Let's not get all fancy. We don't need that.
You can also DIY that too. I've just used like large scale art that you can do. And then there's the piece de resistance, so they don't.
I don't know how you want this.
How they don't sit on your bed.
Oh, please do not sit.
Because
thank you.
That way you don't have any accidents.
I love that. We don't need accidents. We just need it to look like a bedroom. Okay, so let's go over to another hack that you can also use when you are staging on a budget.
Yes, use what you have in terms of art. So don't go out and buy things that, you don't have to buy a whole bunch of art. I found this cool, this is a railroad crossing sign that got broken in half, and I ended up finding that at an antique street sale kind of thing. Just super cool. This is just a display box that I got some really beautiful makeup cases. They did a and it just looks like art to me. So I like it. And then this cool thing, another vintage find, like subway stations.
And that's, I mean, all of this is considered art, especially when you figure out what to do with it. So you're putting it on a
on a skirt hanger. This is a really cute designer one I got from like a million years ago.
Lovely.
Hang that up as art. And you can take something like that. Use some washi tape. And tape it right on.
Really good. Art can be super inexpensive. It can be super easy to do. And you didn't have to spend anything. You didn't even have to rent your art, which is great, because you can rent art pieces, but they are also expensive.
That is true.
Okay, let's talk about little scuffs you might have. I know at our first house, I walked around in stilettos on the softest pine floors. And when we went to sell that house, I was like, put the rug over this.
Everything.
It was like hole, 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 hole. So let's talk about how you can fix little impurities.
So
in the wood.
And this also works for furniture. So not just your flooring. So you can touch up with, the good old black marker for furniture. But the flooring, they actually come with, these are really cool. These are putty pencils. It's almost like a really thick waxy crayon. And what you do is you're looking for you know, sort of one of the tones that's in there, and I would recommend starting lighter than darker to start with, just so you can get it in there. And there's quite a gouge in there. The point of these putty crayons is actually to fill the whole.
It's doing more than just coloring on top. You're like filling
You're actually filling it in.
So it looks a little flawless. Do you do a little color blending there,
Yes,
Wendy?
and then there's a whole bunch of, then you take your little cloth.
Yeah.
You go in. You kind of.
And you rub away.
Yeah, you rub away, and then the markers are there later to sort of really blend back the color lines. So.
Well, there you see Wendy's hacks for getting the staging done without breaking the bank. Let's